Applying white tips. When applying white tips, follow all the steps for natural nail tips without cutting the well area, choosing each tip to fit and filling the sides if necessary. Remember to thoroughly prepare the nails using the 4 steps. Push. Using a hoof or orange stick, very gently push back the cuticle and remove any residual skin on the nail plate. Be very thorough. The dead skin must be removed as it will cause the gel to lift. Buff. Use the white block in the direction of the nail growth. Gently remove the surface shine from the entire nail. Pay particular attention to the cuticle and sides of the nail. Brush. Brush away any dust. Wipe. Wipe finishing wipe or nail prep over the entire nail surface, including the cuticle area, to remove all surface oils. If you accidentally touch the nail surface with your fingers at any point after this, you must re-wipe the nail plate. Apply a thin line of nail glue onto the well of the tip. Tap the tip sharply to remove any excess glue. Hold the tip at an angle to the nail and slide the tip onto the nail plate so that the natural free edge sits snugly against the stop point of the tip. Press and hold the tip in position for about 5 seconds or until an airtight bond occurs. Ensure the bonded area beneath the nail extension is sealed and contains no gaps. This will prevent the trapping of water and dirt. Apply all 5 tips in this manner, then clip and file to the required length. Neaten the sides of the nail extension using the file so they are straight. Applying the UV gel and curing. Brush one very thin coat of primer lightly over each nail. Wait for a minute or so for the primer to dry. Scoop a small amount of gel and apply a thin coat to the surface in the same manner as you would nail polish. Always leave a 1 mm gap from the cuticle and work towards the free edge. We are using a pink gel to give the tips a more natural effect. Do not allow gel to touch the nail bed or cuticles. If gel accidentally comes into contact with the skin, remove using a cotton bud dipped in finishing wipe. Repeat this process only on the nails on the fingers. Leave the thumbs to treat separately. Turn on your UV lamp about a minute before using. UV bulbs take a short while to warm up to full strength. Cure the nails under the UV light for the recommended amount of time. This varies, so check the instructions for your lamp. When you remove your hand from the lamp, you will see that the surface of the gel is still tacky. This is completely normal. Do not remove this tacky layer, but apply another layer of gel over the top. Cure again. Repeat the application of gel and curing a 3rd time. After the 3rd layer, remove the tacky surface with the finishing wipe. Always wipe away from the cuticle and use a fresh pad for each nail to avoid getting tacky gel onto your skin. Finish by conditioning the nails with cuticle oil. Infilling. As the natural nail grows, it is necessary for you to infill, as a gap will appear between the cuticle and the seam. The gel may also begin to lift. This is usually required about 2 weeks after your first application, and every 2 to 3 weeks thereafter. Check for any areas of lifted gel or air pockets. File around the seams of UV gel using the grit file, paying attention to remove all loose or lifted areas of gel. Buff over the whole area using the white sanding block. Apply a thin coat of primer to each nail. Allow a minute to dry. Apply the gel as before, building up slightly over the new nail growth and remembering to leave a 1 mm gap from the cuticle and work towards the free edge. Repeat this process only on the nails on the fingers and treat the thumb separately, as before. Cure the gel. Apply a second layer of gel. And cure. Finish as before by filing around the sides of the nails. Removing gel nails by filing. If you need to remove or replace the nail tips, there are 2 approved methods. The preferred method of the professional is to file the gel away until only a very thin layer is left on the nail, which is allowed to grow out. Start by shortening the nails to the desired length. Slowly and carefully file the gel layer with a medium grit file, leaving a very thin layer of product. Take great care not to file into the natural nail plate. File to the required shape. This can take some time and you will need to be patient. Finish with the buffing files. Removing gel nails with acetone. Cut all the extension tips down as far as possible and remove any nail polish. Slowly and carefully file the gel layer with a medium grit file, leaving a very thin layer of product. Take great care not to file all the way to the natural nail plate. You will need an extension remover solution or nail polish remover, which has a concentration of more than 90% acetone. Fill a medium bowl halfway with hot water. Place a smaller, not plastic dish into the hot water-filled dish and pour your remover solution into the inner bowl. You can cover your hand with a towel to help maintain the heat and reduce the vapors. Fully submerge your nails in the solution for at least 15 minutes before checking whether the gel is softening. Once softened, keep the nails submerged in the acetone while gently scraping the gel from the nail plate using a wooden cuticle stick. Each time you lift your nails from the acetone bath, the gel will harden again, so try to keep your nails submerged during the whole process. Wash hands and nails thoroughly to remove all traces of acetone. Condition the skin and nails with cuticle oil and moisturizer.